Yes, people them, and that is confirmed. Arsenal will face Manchester City in the Carabao Cup Final on the 22nd of March. People them, how are you feeling? Get the likes up nice and quickly. Subscribe to Rasenal TV if you are new here, people. Just watch the match. The match has recently just finished. I'm not going to lie, people. It actually could have been a much more crazy game than I thought it would have been. Newcastle actually had a host of chances. You know, Willock, Gordon, again, Alanga, couple of chances. Wissa, terrible finish as well. Newcastle actually could have made it more of a game in that semi-final. But as we know, the damage was mainly done in the first leg. From when Man City won 2-0 at St James's Park, you'd think that would have been Newcastle's chance to even strike a chord in this time, gives Man City something to think about. But even when Man City went 3-0 up, Newcastle was still giving them chances. But once you go 3-0 up, and then you can bring on Rodri, Hardland, and Shirky in the second half, yeah, it's done from there. It's done from there. But Newcastle had chances. And this has been the mainstay of Man City all season, the thing that's been following around. They give teams chances. And I was already confident of beating Man City in the final. Now, I know the Man City that played tonight is not going to be the same Man City we play in the final. They're going to play much better in the final. That is a fact. But our all versus their all, I expect Arsenal's all to be greater than theirs. You know what I'm saying? There is no way Man City are going to be that open. A key thing to know is that YAH is not going to be available for the final as well. That's very, very interesting. We know that Man City already have their own defensive problems. So we're going to see what happens there with Man City indeed. But Arsenal fans, are you confident as well? How are you feeling as well? Because I feel like it's the perfect scenario. It's the perfect scenario. It's a passing of the guard is what it's going to be. Pep was the one. And it seems like Pep is on his way out. Pep will do his most to win this trophy. There's no doubt about that. Pep is not going to want to leave the season empty-handed. But I feel like this is going to be a season where Pep leaves empty-handed. Not even a community shield he can talk about. Pep is going to leave this season empty-handed. And it's going to start in the Carabao Cup Final. If you can see something moving in the background, that's just Bo. Yes, big boy. Tell the people them something. Subscribe to Rasenal TV. Yeah, he said subscribe. So anyway, people them. So what was I saying? Yeah, Pep is not going to want to leave this season empty-handed, but it's a changing of the guard now. It's Arteta and Arsenal's time to start dominating, and our hunger to win trophies this season is greater than Man City's because we are starving. We are starving. We can say it, Arsenal fans. Don't be afraid to say it. We are starving. We are desperate to win trophies, and big trophies as well. Because 6 years too long without a trophy. Remember on Arsene Wenger when they got to like 7 years, 9 years, this, that, and the other, the drought was crazy. We don't need a drought. We don't need a drought. It's dry. We need to whet our appetite. We need to get some trophies in this cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Starting with that Carabao Cup. And what a perfect way now, because now, up until March 22nd, you're playing for cup final places, Arsenal players. That's what I think, people. Them, am I wrong? They're playing for cup final places. Say you're playing for a cup final place. Odegaard's out at the moment. You can be in there because if you don't play well, Havertz will play in the 10. Martinelli, Trossard, you're playing for a cup final place. Madueke, Saka may be back, but again, have some good performances in the upcoming games against the likes of Sunderland, Tottenham, your Brentford, your Wiggins, all of this, and the other, Chelsea as well. All of them games coming up in between now and that final. Wolves as well is now, obviously we know Wolves is moved to March the 18th. But all of those games in between now and then is your opportunity to be in the first final of the year. Because we're going to get to another final. Arsenal will get to one more final at least. One more final at least. This is your time to win Arsenal's first trophy under Arteta in 6 years. I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother as an Arsenal player wants to be in that starting 11, especially against Man City as well, and especially against Pep. I need Arsenal to win things when Pep is here. I don't want Pep to leave and then Arsenal start winning things. I need to win things when Pep Guardiola is here. Right, you know. Do you understand, people then? Arsenal, you don't need to fear anyone this season. You are the best team in the country. We have the best squad to do it. But Man City have Pep Guardiola. And that is in itself a leveler. But I still think we do it. I still think we do it. Newcastle cut them open. Newcastle had too many chances. Man City gave Newcastle too many chances. They won't give Arsenal that many chances because if we get those chances, We will batter City in the final. We will absolutely batter City in the final. But that's not going to happen. Arsenal are going to win the final. I'm not going to give my prediction yet. I think it's way too early. Way too early. We'll see how we are closer to the game. But as I said, people, Pep's not winning nothing this year. Not winning nothing this year. And you're going to lose to your apprentice because he's now set to become the master. You know what I'm saying? When I was with you, I was but the learner. Now I have become the master. You know what I'm saying, people? Them big up the Star Wars fans in the chat. But people, them, make sure you subscribe to Rasenal TV. I've been your host, DEANIE. How are you feeling about Man City in the final? Would you have preferred Newcastle? Is anyone actually scared of Man City in the final? Do you think they will win it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll have a conversation, people. Love and guidance. I've been your host, DEANIE. Peace.